Deals being dropped and all things going a little bit southward for Harry and Meghan. It's important to note, isn't it, just exactly who could come out the very best by attending the Platinum Jubilee. So let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Now listen, before we get into anything, if you suddenly hear thunder and I have to dash, you'll understand because we've just had an absolute cracking burst of thunder over here. Bit of showers all day so far, so we are hopeful that if you're coming to London or indeed the United Kingdom to celebrate our wonderful Platinum Jubilee, we will get better weather. But as I have to say here on the show, I've only got to step out, you know, and suddenly the heavens open and you think, it was nice when I was inside, what's gone wrong? I suppose the same could be said of this ex-royal couple, so let me explain. Now, Harry and Meghan are allegedly on their way over here to the United Kingdom to celebrate our wonderful Platinum Jubilee for 70 years on the throne with our brilliant monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. And it's interesting, isn't it, because a lot of people are divided. In fact, 4 brand new polls came out this morning which show just how badly they are rating, and actually it's plummeted since last week, and let me explain the reasons why. A lot of people were against, of course, Meghan's popping up at the memorial over in Texas. That rated really badly over here. A lot of people felt that that was incredibly tacky and not really the right moment or indeed time. And particularly, as I said before here on the show, you would have thought she may have waited a couple of days, you know, and perhaps just sent a message or flowers rather than, of course, turning up in person when she knew the world's paparazzi would be there, or indeed the cameras would be there, and then feeding it through to the world. It's, you know, incredibly, well, just weird in many ways, what could you say? But now, of course, according to very close sources, Harry and Meghan really do feel they've hit jackpot because they've had a terrible time of late. Netflix has dumped Pearl. Prince Harry's book is now, shall we say, under review. So basically in publishing terms, that means spice it up, which we've told you before, make it sellable, you know, that's a problem. And then of course we've got the Invictus Games documentary, which didn't work out exactly brilliantly for Harry and Meghan because they were accused, of course, of making it all about them and not necessarily about the wonderful idea and the concept behind the idea that it should be. So now, of course, sprinkling a bit of royal fairy dust, even the fact that they're on the sidelines will make no difference. And let me explain. All the US magazines, and there are lots of tabloids on their side over in the United States, will love the fact that they can reposition with the art of Photoshop to make it look, of course, that they were so highly welcomed back into the British monarchy. And what's interesting, as we've told you before here on the show, it's going to be a very divided family. In public, they will be all smiles and ultra professional. But let me tell you, behind the scenes, and I know this for a fact, people, as with any family who's done them wrong, and let's face it, that's what they've done, they've absolutely done their own family terrible injustice by appearing on documentaries and attacking them in print and in public and things like that. So there will be a great divide. But as ever in the camp of Harry and Meghan, it appears that they feel, and indeed we have to say as ever allegedly, that their team over in America, this couldn't come at a better time. They believe that once they are seen back within the realms of the British monarchy, deals will just come forth and Pearl will just be a distant memory, and brand new projects, multi-million-pound projects, will be on the horizon. Or that's the deal, at least, that they've been sold. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.